Welcome to your 8th at Vicenza at the Movies, giving you a look at what's happening in the Vicenza community. I'm Sergeant Jacob Holmes. And this week's At the Movies, we hear about U.S. Africa Command's exercise, street safety, and cupcake fundraising. During U.S. Africa Command's exercise Western Accord 14, soldiers from the Economic Community of Western African States conducted IED identification training with U.S. Marines.
Base, wherever you're at.
U.S. forces commonly see improvised explosive devices, or IEDs, on the battlefield. During Exercise Western Accord 14, some Marines from Little Rock, Arkansas are sharing their IED knowledge with other countries. Marine Sergeant Thomas Campbell, a platoon sergeant from India Company, 3rd Battalion, 23rd Marine Regiment, says he hopes their experience can help others.
But there's other things they can use. We're doing an IED lane training, pretty much getting foreign military familiar with IED indicators and things that we've seen in combat to help them familiarize themselves with things that can harm them when it comes to IEDs.
From Exercise Western Accord 14 in Chess, Senegal, I'm Army Sergeant William Gore.
For more on Exercise Western Accord 14, visit U.S. Army Africa's website at usaraf.army.mil. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we hear about driving safety.
Soldiers from Ghana practice individual squad movements with U.S. Army soldiers from 4th Infantry BCT 1st Infantry Division during U.S. Africa Command's Exercise Western Accord 14 on June 17th. Exercise Western Accord is a partnership exercise between the United States, the Economic Community of Western African States, and partner nations. It is designed to increase interoperability between military forces and ensure the common ability to conduct peace operations throughout Western Africa.
My wife Linda and I are here in Vicenza, Italy, home of the U.S. Army Africa and the 173rd, where American forces are working shoulder to shoulder with our Italian allies to help ensure peace, stability, and prosperity around the globe.
And military spouses are providing the strength and support necessary to keep our forces and our military families strong. Your sacrifices are recognized, and your nation is grateful.
Thank you for your service, and may God bless you and your families.
Come on, baby, get it, get it! Bite that thing!
There's work to be done, and where's the ATO? Fishing. Jesse, have you forgot about tarp?
No, I caught one just a minute ago. Big, ugly thing, thick lips, carp.
No, not what you see in the mirror every morning. Not carp, tarp.
Tarp? Yeah, I got a tarp. It's at the house. I throw it over stuff to keep it dry. Tarp.
No, TARP, Threat Awareness Reporting Program. It's what the Army has in place to teach us about counterintelligence and insider threat indicators.
Counterintelligence, huh? That sounds like some pretty important stuff.
It is. In fact, the Army has made it an annual training requirement. That's why we're putting on training 4 to 5 August at the Post Theater.
No, at the Post Theater?
Yeah, not only will there be 2 days, but there'll be 2 times, 0900 to 1100 and 1330 to 1530.
Why 4 times?
So everyone can fit it in their schedule.
Oh, everybody ought to know, so everybody ought to go.
Now you got it.
See you there.
Welcome back. Conserma Italy has a goal of making the streets safer for everyone. Army Sergeant Tony McCaslin goes to the Vicenza movie theater parking lot to see what's cooked up for this summer.
When it comes to drinking and driving, children aren't safe, puppies aren't safe, not even the cameramen are safe.
We brought the Sydney carts out here, the simulated intoxication driving experience, and what we're doing is we're putting our garrison soldiers and civilians inside the cart, and as they run through the course we can simulate the adverse effects of consuming alcohol and operating a vehicle.
This event was part of the 101 Critical Days of Summer Safety and was focused on drinking and driving. Don't drink and drive to arrive alive were common messages mentioned throughout the day.
Actually, like doing this out here, like you realize, like, wow, it like really affects you, especially with the goggles on, and like one turn can just mess you all up, and like out here you can hit a kid or someone in a stroller. So I mean, it definitely like shows you like the difference in it, especially when you have the goggles on.
The safety office was happy with the turnout of the event and wished everyone a safe and happy summer. Army Sergeant Tony McCaslin, Vicenza, Italy.
Staying engaged with the community is an important part of the Vicenza Safety Office's plan for maintaining a safe wrist posture. Caserma, Italy held 4th of July festivities for the celebration of America's Independence Day. Specialist Richard Kiesinger goes down to see how one organization took full advantage of the event.
The Vicenza community celebrated America's birthday with good music, food, and fellowship. But one group decided to use this as a perfect chance to get their name out.
We saw this as a wonderful opportunity to bring our program to the forefront of the community, give people an opportunity to buy a cupcake, get a drink, enjoy the fireworks, and learn more about the youth soccer program we have here in Vicenza, Italy.
United States Youth Soccer Italy, or USYS, is a program dedicated to any youth from ages 8 to 15 to play soccer every week.
The motivation was we wanted to bring in more members, we wanted to get our name out, let the community know what we offer, and really to earn some income to help pay so that families during their travel pay for the uniforms and stuff for their kids, take some of the burden off some of the families in the community.
They spent months prepping and planning for this event, and they came up with an interesting twist with their cupcakes to not only raise money, but attract the younger crowd.
Cupcakes, put them into a little plastic cup and put some frosting on there, whether vanilla or chocolate, and then put an assortment of toppings, whether it's cinnamon toppings or the sprinkles, and you get a spoon, you get at it.
Having an organization like USYS gives the kids an opportunity for making new friends and discovering new talents. Specialist Richard Kiesinger, Vicenza, Italy.
USYS Italy will host a soccer camp from August 12th to the 15th. And that does it for this week's AFN Vicenza at the Movies. To see these stories and more, check our YouTube page at youtube.com/AFN Vicenza. I'm Sergeant Jacob Holmes. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show. Now please rise for the playing of the national anthem.